We're on day 4. This is the day that you and your market has been waiting for, when the doors actually open. So in this middle section here, we're talking about ignition. And this day is liftoff. So there's going to be actually 3 emails that you send out today. The first email is to your early bird list. So you let them know that the doors are open, that it's 3 hours early, and they get a special bonus if they order by X time. Go ahead and put in that deadline for them. It could be 24 hours, it could be 48 hours, but within a certain amount of time in order for them to feel like, yeah, I got something special, I got on board early, I'm getting rewarded for that. So I would send that out about 10 a.m. And all of these times would be in your emails already, so they would have known that this is the time that the doors open for the early birds. And so they're going to get that announcement at 10, and you're going to have an initial wave of those who get on board. So those who are the most excited. Now, what I would do is keep an eye on these initial orders, because these were your hyper interesteds. And they're also going to be the ones that will buy other products from you right out of the gate. So you've already got them in a segmented list, and then you'll also have them in this new list that is of people who are hyper buyers right out of the gate. Then at 1, you're going to send your email out to your general list that says the doors are open. And you don't really have to say a lot. You can say something along the lines of, for the last 3 days, we've been telling you about our brand new tool and our resource, and you have the name of your particular portal, and you let them know that the doors are open and now is the time to get in and not to delay. Well, you're going to have another initial wave, won't be near the amount percentage-wise as your early bird list, but you'll still have those who get in. Now, here is a subtle twist that I love to use. Of those who got in with the early bird, about an hour before you do your second email of the day to your general list, get some feedback from those early adopters, from those who got in immediately. See what they love the most about how easy it is. And say, you're receiving this email because you weren't on the early bird list, but here's what the early adopters are already saying, and the doors have only been open 3 hours. So you do a reveal from those who are already experiencing it. Then throughout the day, you monitor feedback, you monitor those who are really excited, you take some of those testimonial emails, and then that night, with both the early bird list and your regular list, you send them an email that gives the feedback of the people who are already in the portal and what they love the most. And if they've cooked anything that night, if they've already used a recipe, if they've already been to the grocery store, if they've already made their meal plan, then you want to put that on display, because they're going to see how useful your portal is. And it's not just you talking about the features and what it does and how easy it is, that you've got actual users giving feedback, and they are excited about the portal itself. Also, this would be a great time to send them on a tour of the portal if you've not done that already. Sometimes that's great to do in the Q&A on day 3, but if you've not, then you can say, we've got a special video that gives you a walkthrough of the portal and feedback from early adopters. So all of this is on launch day. Now, some of the other mechanical aspects is that you do need to be aware of those who don't get in, those who didn't receive an email. So your customer support needs to be pretty on tap that particular day just to do that, and the next morning. And after that, it should ease up just a little bit. But there you go. That's day 4. That's your initial launch. You don't have to go crazy with your email, because by this time, people know that the doors are opening and you're going to be set and ready to receive those. So that's it for day 4. Again, if you got questions about it, if you have questions about how to write the emails or things that you have in your email, you want me to look over that, just send that to Paul at Saving Dinner. I'm using my regular website at savingdinner.com. So Paul at savingdinner.com, and I will do a copy critique for you and answer any of your questions. Success is not an accident.